Happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter!
Welcome back to the Smalls RV Adventures. Wishing all of you a happy Easter.
Happy Easter!
Come on, let's go look for some more eggs. Some more eggs up there. Come on, man. Who's going to get the lucky egg? Yeah! Come on, that's the last one. Be careful, don't fall, don't fall. Be careful. Where you guys at? Throughout the summer, well, the winter, we have so many things falling from the trees, debris everywhere, and sometimes the stuff gets caught inside the awning. So I'm going to get a ladder and I'm going to try to get up there, but hopefully I don't fall. This scares me so much getting on top of this thing. Usually, you know, like one of the kids or my wife support me as I get up on this thing, but my wife is busy, so I'm going to use the kids to help me. So let's get started here. Yay! All right, got to get me a ladder. Yeah, and I'll put the ladder this way. Grayson, come help me here. I'm gonna set this up right here. It's nice and sturdy. Just gonna hold it just like that. Okay, don't pull your dress up, leave your dress down. I have to remind my little girls, keep the dress down. Okay, now, we have these small little debris like this. Pretty much, I think I saw a bigger one, but gonna be very careful. Yeah, you got bigger ones up there. Oh, you got a lot of mess up here. And while I'm up here, I like to check the status of my seals. And these things hold up really well, if I may say so myself. Oh, sorry, Melanie. I didn't mean to do that on you. Yes, these seals hold up really, really well. I didn't think that they would hold up that well. Nothing has to be resealed. There's really nothing up there that has to be sealed. There's only the vent and some other small little things. But that was the debris that I saw that I wanted to take off because I didn't want the wind to rip it up or anything like that. Have you guys ever been to amusement parks in the summer and it's got extremely hot and they had these cooling stations? Well, H&G Lifestyles sent me their misting system that I'm going to hook up around the RV. It's the same sort of a system that's hooked up in amusement parks for people to keep warm. And I'm going to use that now. It came in this nice box. Really doesn't show what it is. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall over from the wind. But it just comes in a small little package here. It gives you the instructions on how to hook it up, which is pretty much self-explanatory. I'm thankful that it comes already attached and there's a guarding hose fitting that helps it connect. So this is what it looks like. And all you have to do is hook up this last part here to your guarding hose and cut the water on, and it should do the misting after you hook it up wherever you want to hook it up. So I'm thinking about hooking it up onto this FXW dog fence, and I'm gonna have it squirt outward, or I could have it squirt inward to keep the dog cold, or this way towards the RV to keep the kids cool as we sit here. So let's go with this installation. All right, here's a close-up on the misting system for an H&G wireless. I'm gonna hook it up using these little straps here. These straps come with the H&G Lifestyles misting system. So basically, I'm just gonna take these and I'm gonna hook up one by one, each of these going around, all the way around the FXW door crate, because again, I got the big one, so I can just really wrap this all the way around and have enough room to do everything. So let me get started and I'll get right back to you as I hook everything up. All right, so here's the end cap that we have. You can snap some of these off. They're very easy to cut. But all I did was zip tie these things across where you have the nozzle pointing to wherever you want the nozzle to go. And of course, when you cut the water on, these just tighten in. You just pull those together to get the water to stop going in. It's easy. You just push it in and you just zip tie them across. Again, you have them in every direction. I'm going to show you these guys in action when they're on. Of course, the dog is not in any harm. He's going to love it. Here's another look at the misting system. Very easy to connect. The end holes, you just connect it to your outlet wherever you are, campground, in your house, to your camper, wherever you are, connects very seamlessly and easily. So to give you guys a close-up on the misting, you can see how the water is coming out. It's just misting around, and let me show you my pup, how he loves this misting system. Look at that, he can realize that there's water coming out of there and he's just drinking away. But these things are really, really cool. Here's another one. They're just misting away. They're not bad at all. And it doesn't seem like you're wasting a lot of water either. It's just nice bits of mist coming out that the dogs will love, the kids will love. It's a nice system. This is how it looks from a distance. You can barely see the mist going in the air. It looks like smoke, but it's just water misting out of the H&G Lifestyles misting system. It's really, really, really good. This is just like the cooling systems in the amusement parks. If you guys like this misting system from H&G Lifestyles, I'm gonna put a link down in the description. I'm also gonna leave a pinned comment down in the comments so that you can hit the link, go straight to Amazon and pick up this product if you want it. Again, it's very easy to install. You can zip tie it anywhere you want. You can put it against your RV. You can put it against your FXW dog fence. Whatever product that you have to hook this up to is very easy. You can zip tie it, Velcro it. You can lay it down on the ground and let the mist come up. It's very cool from H&G Lifestyles. Again, you're going to check it in our Amazon storefront if you want, or you can look at it in the description below or in the comment section where I'll have it pinned, the link for it, so that you can get it for yourself. This is the same system they use at amusement parks. All you need is a water source that comes with a garden hose attachment. As soon as you put it on, it works really well. Hope you guys enjoyed this little go over of this H&G misting system. Check out the description and the links. Hope you get one for yourself. Stay tuned for the video, guys. This name collar from Tactipup has been holding up really well with Mac. As you know, labs, they pull and pull and pull, but this collar is held up. I really like it. Not sponsored, by the way, by Tactipup. Use it, and I just like the way that it works. And the kids, they love being out in the woods, jumping all up and around. But we're going by the lake now to have some fun. You cold, Melody?
Yes.
Melody's cold. You got to move around so you stay warm. You stand like that, you're going to be cold. All right, we're heading down by the lake. Everybody's saying yay, but you probably can't hear them. Sorry for the shaking. Look at all the woods over there. Leading up to this lake, you got some of the best views, the best drive, best walks, best cycling, best of almost everything, just traveling along to the lake. But of course, I'm lazy, so we're driving over to the lake to have some fun, enjoy the scenery, enjoy this beautiful weather we're having on this happy Easter Sunday. This is a view that we've all seen before. I love doing videos over here. I love the scenic mountain views. I like just the environment here. It's really nice, very peaceful, not a lot of people around. Look at these beautiful views. You can't beat it this time of year. In the winter, this is frozen over, but now it's just a beautiful lake. All right, we're heading down by the water. Max seems like he knows where he's going. The water is down there, and Mac is running away. You guys last saw me down here. This was all full with ice and snow. Now it's all clear. You got to remember to keep the dogs on a leash down here because they love this water. Look at him drinking from the water. I knew he was going to do that. I wonder if he goes in there for a swim. Would he be drinking while he's swimming? Well, this is the place where I'm going to do a lot of videos. I have a tent from Joy Tatis, I think it's called. I also have a blow-up bed that goes in the back of the SUV. We're going to do that in a later video, but this is the setting where I'm going to do all of the videos for that with that tent and the blow-up bed that goes in the back because you have so much space here and it's always so peaceful. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to do some cooking. I'm going to do a lot of things here. I'm going to bring my pup so he can run around and he can have fun too. But that's going to come at a later date. So you guys stay tuned for that. But this is going to be the spot where I'm going to do a lot of the videos because not a lot of traffic goes through there. Some of the other places I go through, you have traffic coming back and forth. So, but this place is not that much traffic. I mean, you may get one or two people coming in because there's a boat launch right behind us, but they don't use it that much. So stay tuned for that. And let's get on with this video. Max seems to be enjoying his time back in the FXW Dog Play Pen. We're back in the camper now. So sometimes I want to show you guys the battery system that we're using inside the camper for our off-grid capabilities. We go with GOKWH, GOKWH, GOKWH. Those batteries, lithium batteries, they last for a very, very long time and are very dependable off-grid. This is not sponsored by GOKWH by any way. I already did a video for them going over the product, but sometimes I just like to show you guys some of the batteries that we use. Like the GOKWH, we also use Marxon. We have a lot of products by them, but let's take a closer look at our off-grid system that we use when we're traveling, if we're on the highway, rest area, just boondocking anywhere on the beach. We really rely on these battery systems, and it gives power to the bedroom here, gives power to the bathroom, the pumps, gives power to our bedroom, everything. So let me give you guys a quick look at it. So we've been going over this many, many times in different videos about the off-grid system that we use to access the system, which we have the controls on the other side. But just to show you how the system looks, it's underneath this the bench. And this is our system here. It has 2-gauge wires hooking up the battery to the circuit breaker going into the inverter. It's a 2000 watt pure sine wave inverter. We have the Noco Genius battery charger that's hooked up to shore power. When we have the shore power hooked up, that's how we recharge the battery here. This battery is mainly used for the kids' room. As you can see, here's a lot of the controls I was set up. I did this in about a day. And if you come back to this side here, this is the control panel outside of the bench where you can control anything. You can turn on the inverter. You can turn on switches like a light. We only have one light hooked up here. So you switch that on. You can come back and you can see the light that's there. It's just a bar light that we use for that portion of it. But this is the off-grid system, one of the 2 off-grid systems that we have installed here in the RV. It's flush. It looks like it came like this from factory. I'm very proud with the system. And again, it's inside the bench of the RV. So it's very accessible. We still have storage on the other side. And when you're using these lithium batteries, they're lightweight. This is a slide. As you can see, we don't have many things on there. Some food, some books for the kids. But it's very lightweight to have there. And the slide just goes in and out very easily. Our other system is in the bedroom. It's under the bed. We went over this system a couple of times before, so I'm gonna open up the bed and show you guys in the next clip. So here's the system that we have under the bed. Again, we have the 2-gauge wire. This system has 200 amp hour of battery. This is on a Marxon with the gel technology, deep cycle gel technology battery. We also have a portable power station. This is 1800 watts. So we have 1800 watts portable power station and 200 amp hour, which is well over 2000 watts. For this system, We do have the NOCO battery charger. Again, when it's hooked up to shore power to recharge these batteries up to 100. We do have a solar connection for this battery to recharge by solar. And here is one of the, this switch here is to turn on the inverter. And then on the side here, we have some more of the USB outlets and a 12-volt plug. On the bottom there is where the NOCO battery charger is going through to charge up. So we do have plenty of power. Here's some extra batteries here that we have charged up, ready to go for when we do our camping. We also prepare, we do in our winter camping, wherever we go, if the weather drops down, we have our cold weather drinking water hose that works perfectly. We love it. I usually carry about 2 of those. But this is the system here. That system powers the TV on the wall, powers the living room TV and the TV in the kids' room. We do have outlets, and the outlets work as well. So when we're camping, whether we're hooked up to shore power or we just relying on our off-grid batteries, we can live the same no matter what type of power we're using. The best thing is that when you're off-grid boondocking, we don't even have to come out of the RV. We can use all of our appliances by using the off-grid system inside of the RV. Now, things like the lights, these are all DC powered, hooked up to the house battery in the front. So we do have a solar panel to keep everything at 100%, or how you call it, a flow charge to keep everything at 100. All you need is a 100-watt solar panel. These lights don't take much power. They're on DC. And also the fridge, it only cuts on when a compressor is working to keep the fridge at the desired temperature. So with a solar panel, it will keep everything, the battery topped off, and you will not go out of power. We have a regular AGM battery in the front, which we're going to upgrade to lithium pretty soon because we can have more power. But the solar that we have when we're boondocking is more than enough. When the sun goes down, we have more than 10 hours, 15 hours before the battery would deplete, and we're not going to be using anything except the fridge and maybe the water pump from time to time. But we also have ways to recharge our battery, the house battery, if we need it. So we can just hook up the off-grid system to the camper the same way you hook up the camper to the shore power. We just take the extension cord and hook it up to the off-grid system. We bump down the power from the 30 amps to the 15 amps, and that gives enough power to power everything inside the RV. Now, when we're mooch docking, let's say we're on somebody's property or we're on our own property and we're hooking up to the house, we have to bump the power down from 30 amp to 12 amp. And it's the same process if we're boondocking and we have to hook up to our off-grid system if we want to hook the whole camper up. Right now, everything will work separately. The house battery will power the lights, the pumps, things like that. We have to use the inverter from the off-grid system here under the table or in the bedroom to power the TVs, to power the microwave, things like that. But everything else works fine. When you're thinking about using the water pump really doesn't take much energy. I have a water pump, the same water pump we have in the RV, I have in one of my SUVs, and I use the same battery system that I have with these off-grid systems in there, and it never runs out. So that's one thing we don't have to worry about. But having this type of power when you go off grid is phenomenal. I mean, the kids, they can have fun in their room watching TV. We can have our laptops, we can watch TV. I mean, you can read a book, you can tell stories, you can do anything, but you have all the amenities of home, and that's what we love. So this video is getting a little bit too long. You know, I'm a gadget techie type of guy. So I don't talk that much, but in these videos, it seems like I talk a lot because I'm talking about things that I like. But I'm going to leave a link in the description for the GOKWH battery and also the Marxon battery and also that H&G Lifestyles misting system. So check all of those out. That's all I got for you this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry that I didn't produce a video in like a week. I may start producing more, or I just may keep it this way. It just depends on what's happening in the life. Not much has changed. I'm done with the training that I was talking about before, but things are still getting really busy outside of YouTube for the family. So that's why I haven't been posting that much. But pretty soon I'll be posting more. And the summertime is coming. The kids are going to be out of school. So we're going to be out on different campgrounds all along the country, mostly around the East Coast. Next year is where we're going to have the most fun. So, guys, hold on, because next year, that's when we're going to be traveling all around the country. We may take a month or two just traveling, and I can't wait for that. But I'm getting too much in the future. Thank you guys for tuning in. And if you stayed this long, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below. You can also buy me a coffee. You buy me a coffee, I'll shout you out right on here, thanking you for buying me a coffee. There's also a thanks button down below. Anything we get for the channel goes right back into the channel. As you know, traveling has its fees, and anything we get goes right back into the channel. So thank you guys. Look at our Amazon storefront. Check out the S'mores RV Adventure shop. Get yourself some nice gear. I have one of the hats on now. But that's all I got for you this week. I'll see you again maybe in a couple of days, maybe next week, but hopefully it's in a couple of days. See you guys later.